and everyone, especially to you, Miss Bridget. We are the Group 5 from EN 1B, and we're about to tackle or discuss about the measures of central tendency. The measures of central tendency is simply an average or typical value in a set of scores. And measures of central tendency, so there are three types. The first one here is the mean. The second is the median. And lastly is the mode. Now let me call on Miss Crystal to continue the further discussion.
The the first type and measure of central tendency, we have the mean. When to use the mean? You should use the mean when the data are interval or ratio scaled. Second, many people will use the mean with ordinally scaled data too. The mean is preferred because it is sensitive to every score. If you change one score in the data set, the mean will change. So the definition of mean. When we say mean is the most commonly used measure of central tendency, it is used to describe a set of data where the measures cluster or concentrate at a point. So all you need to remember when we talk about mean and measures of central tendency, mean is the average. Um, Mean is represents the sum of all values in a data set divided by the total number of the values. So Miss Jessa will introduce the formula and will give you an example on about the mean.
The formula is x na naibar sa babaw is called mean. And mean is equal to segmentation of x over n. Segmentation of x is to add both values or numbers. And n is total numbers of terms. So the example is example 80, 80, 83, 84, and 85. The numbers given is not organized. So we should get the sum of segmentation of the x. So we just copy all numbers given. So the end there is number. So ang n is ang atuarang ihapon kung pila sila kabuok. So ang 80, 80, 83, 84, ug 85 is 5 sila kabuok. So all the segmentation of x divided by 5 is equal to 82.4. So mao na ang ato ang mean. Mean is equal to 82.4. So let me call Miss Hazel Mariposki to discuss what is median.
So median is the midpoint of the array. The median will be either a specific value or will fall between two values. So when we say median, it is the value in the middle of a data set, meaning that 50% of data points have a value smaller or equal to the median, and 50% of data points have a value higher or equal to the median. For a small data set, you first count the number of data points and arrange the data points in increasing order. So when to use the median? The median is often used when the distribution of scores is either positively or negatively skewed. The few really large scores positively skewed or really small scores negatively skewed will not overly influence the median.
So, for example, the math grades of 10 students are 85, 80, 88, 83, 87, 89, 84, 80, 94, and 90. So, for us to be able to get the value of median, so we will arrange first. Can you please next slide? So we will arrange first the data in increasing order, that is from least to greatest or vice versa. So we have here the data set, which are 80, 80, 83, 84, 85, 87, 88, 89, 90, 94. So there are 10 values in dataset. So there are two middle values. So for us to be able to get the value of median, so we will take the two middle values, which are the 85 and the 87, and then add them together and divide the sum of it into 2. So therefore, median is equals to 85 plus 87 over 2. So 85 plus 87 is equal to 172, and divide it by 2. That therefore median is equal to 86. So now may I call on Miss Melody for the third measurement of tendency.
Now we have here the last mode of measures of central tendency. Mood referred to as the most frequently occurring value in a given set of data. So the mood is primarily used with normally scaled data. It is the only measure of central tendency that is appropriate for nominally scaled data. To find the mood for ungrouped data, it would be better to rearrange or arrange the data values either in ascending or descending order so that we can easily find the repeated values and their frequency. Hence, the observation with the highest frequency will be the mode of the given data. Now, when to use the mode? So the mode is not a very useful measure of central tendency. However, it is insensitive to large changes in the data set. That is, two data sets that are very different from each other can have the same mood. Now, may I call on Ms. Montes to continue the discussion.
Mode. A data set may have none or many modes, whereas it will have only one mean and only one median. The data set with only one mode is called unimodal. We can consider unimodal if only one value is repeating itself. The data set with two modes is called bimodal. Bimodals where two numbers or both numbers are repeating twice in the given set. The data set with more than two modes is called multimodal, where four numbers are repeated twice in the given set. For example, the sizes of 15 classes selected at random are 40, 42, 48, 46, 42, 49, 43, 42, 38, and 42. As you can see, 42 is repeating, then the mode is 42 because it is the measure that occurs the most number of times and it is unimodal for the reason that 42 is the only number that is repeating. That's it for the mode.
And I guess that would be all. Thank you, Ms. Bridiet.